It is with heavy hearts we announce the death of our beloved Anthony Edward, affectionately known as Barry Chestone or Cobo. Originally a Jesuit Saltibus, he resided at Lacroix Laborie. He departed this life at his residence on November 9, 2023 at 6:15 a.m. He was 56 years old. He was previously employed with the Laborie Village Council. Left to mourn, his 4 children, Clarice Edward, Brittany Shallery and Candice Shallery, all of Laborie, Tonayan James of Monipo, 4 adopted children, Tyrol Shallery and family, a teacher of the Pi Secondary School, Michelle Shallery, lecturer at the South Louis Community College, McCann Shallery and family, all of Laborie, McCurdy Shallery and family of DeBrill, employed with Builder's Choice, 2 grandchildren, 3 adopted grandchildren, siblings, Usilla St. Helen of Bos-La-Gras, residing in New York, Gemma Charles of Jetwin, residing in New York, Diana Leos of Laborie, Peggy Edward of Monrepo, employed with the Camille Henry Memorial School, Pearl Edward of Monrepo, Brenda Edward of Micoud, Peter Edward, residing in St. Vincent, CEO of La View Boutique Hotel and Beach Club in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Kim Serville of Jetwin, Elora Edward of Jetwin, employed with Disney Cruise Line, Pamela Herman and family of Bonséjour, Claudia Marriott and family of Micoud, Matthew Herman and family of Ticolan, Kelvin Joash and family of the U.S., 3 godchildren, Irvance Leos of Laborie, Cletus Sherbin of Micoud, both his nephews, Rena Edward of New York, also his niece, adopted father, Charles Serville of Martinique, brothers-in-law, Evans Leos of Laborie, Bernard St. Helen of Bos-La-Gras, Sweden Charles of New York, sister-in-law, Sherry Ann Denny Edward of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, grandnephews and grandnieces, Jamal Edward, student of the R.C. Boys Primary School, Dejani Antoine of Jetwin, Tajari Sherbin of Micoud, Antonio Edward of Barbados, Jem Edward of the U.S., J.L. Edward of Beanfield Secondary School, Emson Charles of Jetwin, Etana Peterson, student at the Reunion Primary School, Teamo Eugene of the Auger Combined School, Kiara Leos of Laborie. Nieces, Major Sylvain St. Helen, residing in the United Kingdom, Environmental Health Officer, Ministry of Defense, Dr. Emmeline St. Helen, in the United States, Associate Professor at Nova Southeastern University of California, San Francisco, Doctor of Nurse Practitioner at Behavioral Health Center and Geriatric Psychiatry, Sir Jean St. Helen, teacher at the Angers Secondary School, Burnell St. Helen, student nurse at the South Louis Community College, Dahlia Leos, employed with Coconut Bay, Stephanie Leos, employed with Coconut Bay, Ava Leos, employed with the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Janie Leos, employed with Massey Stores Choiseul, Stacy Leos, employed with Bank of St. Lucia, Nicole Antoine of Jetwin, Emily Edward of Jetwin, Kia Serville, student of the Choiseul Secondary School, Kira Serville, student of the Choiseul Secondary School, Sanji Charles, employed with Rainforest Seafoods V4, Selina Edward of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Missy Edward, employed with Goansa, and many more, both here and abroad. Nephews: Dr. Gideon St. Helen, Associate Professor of Medicine at the University of California, San Francisco, residing in the U.S. Sammy St. Helen, employed with New York City Health and Hospital, residing in the U.S. Brendan Sherbin of Miku. Cletus Sherbin, also known as Zumo, residing in Miku. Frederick Edward in Castries. Jackson Edward of Dearmont, Vieux. Epson Charles, a Jetwin employed with Chemical. Sachin Kanchon of the British Army, residing in the United Kingdom. Jim Peter of the British Army, residing in the United Kingdom. Zande Cyrus, student of the PI Combined School. Sile Cyrus, student of the Passius Combined School. Curtly Edward, employed with Seaspray Cruising. Keith Edward of Monopole. Linus Williams Jr. of Monopole. Levan Elva of Canada. Lee Stephen, student of the Clendon Mason Memorial Secondary School. Nicholas Antoine Jetwin. Aunts: Edisha Edward and family of Jetwin. Viola Charles, also known as Assay, and family of Jetwin. Stella Edmund, also known as Ganymede, and family of Londonderry and abroad. Irina Carrasco and family of New York. Donita Trim and family of Casaba. Patricia Charles and family of Castries. Veronica Faison and family of New York. Children of deceased aunts: Mary Sampson of Jetwin. June James of Jetwin. Vera Lambert of Londonderry. Nonoy Edward of Miku. Vera Edward of Trinidad. Ethelyn Edward of French Guiana. Beryl Augustine of Saltibus. Maggie Martha of PI. Children of the deceased uncles: Auguste Edward, Antoine Edward, Jerome Viode, all of Jetwin. Close friend and mentor: Janita Blass of Labrie. Herix Rene, better known as Watcha. His friends: Matthias, Cecil, Hammer, Coco Boy, Malfini, all of Labrie. RZ from Ancillary, workers of the Labrie Village Council. Also left to mourn: Zena Edward and family of Labrie. Linus William of Monopole. Alina Jacobi of Gara Babano. The Edward, Augustine, Serville, Charlery, and Charles families, all here and abroad. The funeral service for the late Anthony Edward, affectionately known as Chestone, Corbo, or Barry, will be held at Ramballis Chapel, Latony, V4, on Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023, at 2 p.m. Thereafter, his body will be laid to rest at the Latony Cemetery. His body now lies at Ramballis Funeral Parlor, Latony, V4.